So I just watched Marvel's Wonder Man, and in terms of my history with this series, I saw the trailer, thought, oh, this looks like it could be fun because it's about. I enjoy media that is about the making of movies and TV shows, so I thought, okay, it's cool that they're making like a superhero show about this. Admittedly, I was a bit nervous when I saw that they were dumping all the episodes on Disney Plus at once. Like that kind of tends to show they don't have a lot of faith in whatever they're putting out. But thankfully, that in the end didn't matter because overall, I enjoyed it. There were a few problems I had, but I would say that the series is good as a whole. Let's start with the main character, Wonder Man himself, Simon Williams. I admit he can be a bit annoying at times, like especially in all of these scenes where he keeps making changes to like the show or the movie that he's in, and like he just doubles down on it when he actually gets cast as Wonder Man. Like like not only is he changing the scene, he's also like ordering people like bring him food and stuff. It's like he's really adopting the like A-list personality really quickly. Like maybe the stuff with Wonder Man could have worked if Simon like shared his concerns about the movie to Trevor and didn't want to tell Von Kovac about it because of his past experience on American Horror Story, like he was trying to change. But as is, I was like, wow, dude, you have not learned a dang thing. But like admittedly he does also definitely have scenes where he can be charming. Like I actually really liked him in the scene where he impersonates his agent. Like I thought he showed a lot of charisma and comedy there. And Yahya Abdul Mateen II does give a very good performance as Simon. All of the dramatic scenes he does work well. And I liked the scenes in his childhood with his father. Like you could really buy the connection between them, and you can tell his love for movies from that. Trevor Slattery is also a lot of fun in this series. Like him and Simon work well off each other, and their scenes together are definitely the best parts of the show. I also think Ex Mayo is fun as the agent, and Von Kovac is like a fun, eccentric artist type character. And Zlatko Burek, sorry if I mispronounced that wrong, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, does well in the role. It is kind of annoying. We don't really get to meet him until episode 6, so it's like he's not in much of the show, but that's what at least he is entertaining in the parts that he is in. Which is also kind of like a little bit of a problem. Like the show is like it's not like the pacing is like as you're watching it, the pacing is not bad. But when you kind of look at everything that's happening and look at the series as a whole, like Simon doesn't even get cast as Wonder Man until the end of episode 6. And this is out of 8 episodes. Like as you're watching, you don't like notice it, but when upon reflection, it's kind of like, how did it take that long for this thing that's like the main hook of the show to happen? It's I don't know whether to call it a problem or not. It's like I don't even know if I would say I prefer if he got cast sooner, but it is definitely weird kind of looking back. The episode with Simon's family reminded me of the Shabbat episode of the Knuckles show, where like I like the mother character and it's just the sibling character that I can't stand. That episode is honestly kind of my least favorite of the season. And speaking of that sibling character, I kind of thought him turning around and supporting Simon would have been a bigger deal than it actually was. Like I feel that didn't get properly addressed. The bottle episode about the doorman clause was interesting. Byron Bowers was likable as the doorman. It's like kind of confusing exactly how his powers work, but yeah, it's a superhero. It's superheroes. I don't really need a ton of explanation for that. I like that the music, cinematography, and dialogue are kind of more reminiscent of movies about making movies and like the typical Marvel movies and shows. Easily, definitely the best directing of the show comes from the episodes that were directed by Destin Daniel Cretton. And you can tell that he was the one who felt the most passionate about this project behind the scenes. One last thing I'll bring up without going into spoilers, the twist at the end of episode 1 that sort of played into a subplot we get throughout the rest of the series was a very good hook to make me want to keep watching, as well as the way that they only gave us like hints as to what Simon's real powers are at first. Like the show definitely does a good job of hooking you and making you want to keep watching. Maybe that's why they kind of dropped them all at once because, like, yeah, we know they'll want to keep watching. We got them hooked. So yeah, despite some of the flaws of this show, I still enjoyed it. I hope the MCU will continue to tell smaller stories like this in the future. I definitely think that would be interesting. And I'm going to give Wonder Man a B. So those are my overall thoughts on the series. If you've seen it, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see more reviews like this in the future. And on that note, I will see you next time. Have a great day.